Guys, this stablecoin and crypto stuff has got me so amped up, whether you believe in one cryptocurrency going up or whatever is regardless, right? This blockchain technology is increased efficiency dramatically, and yes, it is priced in the market, but I do not believe it is fully priced in the market, right? These big companies like Tether, who aren't even in the United States, are going to come back on shore with these Genius Act, and it's just showing the only thing lacking was this legislation to support the growth of this industry. And it just makes so much more sense from an efficiency standpoint with tokenization of everything, right? This might even be going into things like entertainers and athletes being able to buy stock. There's something that's been done before where you could buy stock of a minor league baseball player, right, by 10% right now at their value. It's like an IPO, or it's like a series funding for athletes, right, where they get part of the profit now to give away 10% of their career earnings. I think that's super interesting. I think that'll be used for everything. Even companies like JP Morgan have made stable coins. I think is sweet. So it's good to follow that kind of stuff to see where the network is going to be, and then you'll get revenues from the networks that are being used, whether it's the Ethernet or Bitcoin with all the blockchains. And another thing I think is super interesting is how, whether you believe in the actual cryptocurrencies, like I said, the stablecoin technology and being able to be backed by an asset, right, an asset-backed thing, is so incredibly useful, right? And it takes away some of these middle grounds like the Visa and MasterCard have had with these swipe fees. And I'm surprised there hasn't been any antitrust legislation against these monopolies who are doing this against most people's knowledge, right? There's billions of dollars a year in swipe fees, thousands per family, which is just scary that nobody even knows what's going on with that. So I think that's something super interesting to consider. And I also think, though, that this increased efficiency from one person to the other will also help with currency differences, right? By having a treasury based. I don't understand why it's treasury based for the United States government. It makes sense because they've already covered so many crypto and it can appreciate just like any other investment. But I don't know why companies like, and I understand why companies like Meta haven't added Bitcoin into their treasury because it's not their core competency. So why put it in the right? There's a lot to consider on this, and I think these companies like Circle and Coinbase and even some of these cryptocurrencies, right, are going to be going up, but these marketplaces for them is also going to be going up that host stable coins, etc. So I don't fully believe it's priced into the market because not a lot of people have knowledge on this stuff. So I think that's something super interesting to consider.